Yo, what's going on, YouTubers? Plumpy Man here. Just doing another little video like I usually do. And today, got a pretty cool story to tell you about, and something I picked up. And I actually heard about this from a friend of mine. I'd seen commercials. I'm sure you guys have seen commercials for it. They got some pretty funny commercials. It's an app, kind of like, it's called Letgo, but it's kind of like Craigslist, but it's an app. It's way better, and the system runs a lot smoother. And it's just local people, like around where you live, and it's pretty easy to like contact them and communicate. You don't have to write an email, wait a day, and get an email back or something. I mean, you can just pretty much, it's kind of like texting without using each other's phone numbers. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's called Letgo. It's just an app that I got on here. My friend and my good friend, I've been friends with him longer than any person I've ever known in my entire life. He goes by KC9KUH, Kilowatt Charlie 9 Kilo United Hotel. He's got a little channel here on YouTube, and like I said, I've known him since, gosh, it makes me feel old, but I've known him since he's like 11 years old. We've been friends for quite a long time, and he knows I'm into these certain stuff like bushcraft stuff and stuff like that. He knows I'm a follower of Jiu-Jitsu 2000 and Jason Williams and stuff like that. And I was just showing him where I had won an MSR stove off a giveaway off YouTube. And I was showing him, he thought they were really cool, and he knew that I liked them, and I was just getting into them, and he knew that I've collected lanterns and Coleman stoves and stuff like that, and fixed them up over the years. And anyway, he showed me on this Letgo app. He was like, hey man, check this out. This guy's got an MSR stove for sale. You might want to go check it out. So he sent me the link. And I contacted the guy. He lives right here in my town. He was a college kid. He said that right before he went into college, his parents bought him an MSR stove, and he used it camping a few times. And I think he said Eagle Scouts or something like that, or Cub Scouts, one of the two. And he only used it on a few camping trips and never used it again. Well, he had it on sale on there, and I contacted him and asked him about it. And I'll go ahead and show you what it is. This is exactly how it came. In this, I actually like this pouch. These pouches are freaking cool. But we'll go ahead and take the stove out here. This is the stove itself. Pretty much, as you can see it's got the legs that fold out. I'll try to get this situated here so you can see it. And that's it. You set it down like that, and plug this into your fuel canister, and there you go. This is the Whisperlite International. I honestly didn't know that it was the international version. I knew it was a Whisperlite just by looking at it and watching my friend on YouTube's videos. His Jiu-Jitsu 2000 did quite a few videos on the Whisperlite, and a lot of people have done videos on it, but I've watched most every one of his. So the guy had this, and I'll go ahead and show you what else was in there. Came with the pump. It's one of the older pumps, but whatever, it works good. I've tested it out. Thing burns amazingly. I was highly impressed. I could not believe it. But that's the pump it comes with. It came with a guard. This is actually a ground guard. It's round, it sits on the ground, and then a windscreen that you can unfold around the stove. And it also came, oh, there's the ground guard right there. That's the ground guard. And it came with the factory kit. It's got a different jet because to burn, I didn't know it until I actually talked to my friend Jiu-Jitsu, and he told me the fuels it'll burn. I knew it burned white gas, and I have quite a bit of white gas. I have probably 5 gallons of it around here. And well, I'll go ahead and show you. This stuff right here, I don't know, I still got a sticker on it. No, I picked this up. I've had 5 or 6 gallons of this. I picked this up here. I did a video a long time ago, but I picked this stuff up for $2 a gallon. They had it in the store, and they were going to stop carrying it, and they were getting rid of every bit of it. So I bought the last ones they had in the whole store for $2 a gallon. That's been a year or two ago, but anyway. And then it came with the instructions or whatever, the instruction manual. And the funny part is, I never even looked at that until just now, because I never really read the instructions. And anyway, I contacted the guy on Letgo and checked him out, and I asked him if he still wanted to sell it and had it for sale. Yeah, and I told him I definitely was interested. He wanted $25 for it. Yeah, and I was like, well, I definitely want it. And then as I was going to pick it up, I noticed in the photos of it, it didn't have a fuel bottle. And I was like, well, that's not that bad. It's still a good deal. And I have a fuel bottle that I could switch out or whatever. And I asked him, I said, hey, do you got a fuel bottle with it or anything? And he said, oh, look. And when I got there, at his place, he had this, a SIG fuel bottle. And you can see there, pretty nice bottle, pretty solid. It's built just like the MSR bottles, and it works pretty good. Like I said, I've tried it out, and I had the stove burning. And from what I read on forums and online, MSR, when they very first started out, they used to use SIG bottles. That was years and years ago, and they haven't done that for a long time. Anyway, this is the bottle he gave with me, and it actually saved me money because I was going to have to go spend about 20 bucks on another bottle. So anyway, I got a bottle for free, and it works very well with the stove. Like I said, I've already tested it out, and I will be doing more videos on this. But that's it. That's the score, and just want to say thanks to my buddy KC9KUH. He turned me on to this thing, and I want to say thanks to Jiu-Jitsu 2000 because honestly, I never even knew about this versions of stoves because I never ventured into it before, and I was always into like Coleman lanterns, Coleman stoves, and stuff like that. Just cheaper ends that I knew I could fix myself and take apart relatively easy. And but like I said, I picked this thing up. These things are normally like $100, and then your fuel bottle's another whatever 20 bucks. But I picked all this up for $25 on the Letgo app. So check it out, and yeah, that's it, guys. I picked up a new Whisperlite. Well, it's used, but new to me. Whisperlite International. It runs white gas, unleaded fuel, and kerosene, and something else I'm not familiar with. But anyway, takes the different jets. Like if you want to run different fuels, you want to change out these jets. There's that little brass piece there is another jet that you want to change out for the different type of fuel. They're labeled, but this one's labeled K. That's for kerosene, and the one it's got in it's for white gas right now. So anyway, that's it. That's my score, and picked up Whisperlite International, 25 bucks. Best deal I've scored in a while. So hey guys, I'm back real quick. One thing I forgot to mention is I didn't know about this, but the international version has a wick down here that helps it light and get this generator section right here hot faster, which is a pretty cool add-on. But it actually is the shaker jet style because I didn't know that until a buddy of mine asked me, and I checked it out, and it is. You can, which is pretty cool. The shaker jet, what it does is most of these stoves, they clog up after a lot of use, and you have to take them apart, disassemble them, and clean them. But what that does, that jet actually cleans the hole out itself and knocks out some of the buildup stuff and lets you go ahead and use the stove. So that's a pretty cool design, and MSR is the only person or only company that I know that uses that. But just thought I'd throw that in there, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks.